married to a drug dealer. I want to talk about your appearance today, the outward appearance, the flesh, the hair. When I was a child, I had freckles, white skin, buck teeth, fire red hair. I was an ugly child. I got teased a lot. When I become a teenager, I try to correct some of those things, and actually I became a pretty teenager. My looks is probably what landed me married to a drug dealer. His looks was way above average. He was extremely good looking. He had lots of women after him, lots of girls after him. He was very tan, very dark skin, black, jet black hair. I mean, he had everything. He was beautiful for a man. I was beautiful for a girl. Some of my friends called me the swan. From the ugly duckling to a swan. I had looks, my husband had looks. But where did that get me? What did that get me? It got me married to a drug dealer. Does the Bible say a lot about looks? Not really. But if you go certain places, maybe Chicago, I've never been there for years, but New York City, you see certain people and you judge them by their looks. If you see certain men with certain types of hat and long black overcoats, oh, they're Jewish. If you see certain women with their face covered up in long, huge robes, maybe they're Muslim. If you see certain women who wear nothing but dresses and long hair, holy rollers. If you see certain people with lots of tattoos and leather, bikers. Piercings on their face, Gen Xers or whatever these young kids are. We judge people. We judge people by their appearance. What does the Bible say? A lot of people are very against tattoos. But what does the Bible say? I personally have tattoos. Am I for them? No. Am I against them? No. I give it to the Lord. The Bible says in Leviticus, way back, chapter 19, verse 28. This is the verse that people use against tattoos. You shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor tattoo any marks on you. I am the Lord. Was that cultural at the time? Let's go back a couple verses. Let's see, if you want to use this verse against tattoos, let's just go back a little bit. Let's back up to verse 27. You shall not shave around the sides of your head. Uh-oh, my husband shaves his head. You shall not disfigure the edges of your beard. Definitely my husband is in big trouble. He has tattoos and he shaves his head and he disfigures. He shaves around his beard. I believe that these are cultural verses. We shouldn't judge people by their appearance. People with tattoos can have the love of Jesus in them, as well as people with tattoos and ugly or beautiful.